What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next rip of 2025 Bowman Chrome University Football. Another dual case. Pick your player action coming at you. How we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. So we do have two quick randoms to run for a couple of players that went unpaid. We've got Josh Hoover and Bryant Wesco Jr. So a couple of lower tier guys that sold and went unpaid. So we're going to auction those really quick here. Let's see if a couple more people stroll in while I'm finishing getting some supplies ready. And if not, we'll get the auctions rolling here in about a minute. So I hope everyone had a great day. We've ripped a few cases of this so far, and it's been pretty good. Very, very pleased with what I've seen. We had a case this afternoon, and the hobby was absolutely incredible. Incredible hobby case. So excited to see what we're gonna pull. Hopefully we can find a super fractor. Sure, we got plenty of top loaders ready. All right, friends, here we go. Let's kick off with our first auction. All right, we've got quite a few viewers now, so we're going to start off with Bryant Wesco. All right, 15 seconds are going to be on the clock, and it does extend 10 seconds for every bid. Bryant Wesco Jr. kicks off at $4.99. We got 8 seconds left on the clock here. Just two guys to run quickly. $4.99. We got Jing Cards, and it looks like he's going to go for $4.99. Jing Cards taking it home there. $4.99. All right, one more to run. This next guy's a little bit better here on Josh Hoover. All right, Josh Hoover. So again, 15 seconds on the clock will be extended every bid, and here we go now. Yes, this is number 2, correct. Number 2. So we got Josh Hoover, a little bit better than Bryant Wesco on the tier chart. So Hoover is up $4.99 starting bid. And nothing. So cool. All right, ready to rock. I can restart it. All right, let's go again. Restart. 15 seconds on the clock. Somebody taking for $4.99. Hurry, hurry, hurry. No, we had one mascot this afternoon. One mascot this afternoon. All right, there we go. Mike Bates with the $4.99 snag. There you go, Mike. Oh, wait, it didn't extend. Interesting. Drift came in right at the last second at $5.99, and it didn't extend. It's supposed to extend. So all right, $5.99 for Drift, taking home that one. I think it sold for like 15 bucks. So nice deal there. Let's see if either of these. Yep. So Kyle is in there. Kyle, if you shoot me a message, I can get your $4.99 refund. Same with Nicholas Ging Cards. If you shoot me a message on eBay, since you guys are already in the break, all right, I can get your $4.99 from this auction here refunded back. So, all right, but I gotta have the message to remember. I won't remember. All right, here we go. Let's get these cases opened up. Yeah, no supers yet, but we did hit a mascot non-auto of Mike the Tiger this afternoon. Pretty sweet. It's just a base refractor, basically. That's all it is. Obviously, they're really short printed, and I think they're going to sell for a lot. Especially some of those really, Mike the Tiger is pretty popular, but some of the really, really popular ones are going to do well on the market. Tough pulls. Same with the All-American autos, like Joe Montana and John Elway and stuff. Haven't hit one of those yet either. Zabian Brown. RTR? What's RTR? Is that like Roll Tribe? Roll Tribe Roll? Is that it? Run Titans run. All right, friends, here we go. Good luck to everybody. Also, if you didn't know, we are live on YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. It is a much better viewing experience. And why did my title didn't update? All right, let me update that really quick. Hold on. The title says hockey. It is not hockey. I should push the update. eBay 2025 Bowman Chrome U Football Dual case PYP number 2. 11/3/25. Update. Oh, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to change it. Actually, I can't do it while live. I'll have to change it afterwards. If I forgot to restart OBS. I have to restart it every time in order to change the title on YouTube, and it looks like I forgot to restart it. So eBay does say it's a hockey break. It is not. Just go to the live feed. You get to see the wide view of everything. Tide. I've never heard RTR. I just hear Roll Tide. Is it Roll Tide Roll? Is that technically what it means? Roll Tide Renegades. I've only heard Roll Tide. I've literally never heard Roll Tide roll before. That's wild. I learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. Always recommend watching our breaks on YouTube. Again, you get the whole view. You get to see the entire showcase instead of just 3 or 4 cards on the little narrow view. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel while you're over there, by the way. All right, here we go. We've got Katron Allen, number 1099, kicking us off. Matt Lauder on the X-Fractor. Adrian Norton Refractor. Justice Lowe to 275. Anthony Rogers on the X-Fractor. Lindsay Refractor there. For those new to our breaks, we do a lot of sleeving during sorting, so I keep 2 separate stacks over here of the base and then the stuff that's going to get sleeved up. And then also, on some of our high number stuff, we are going to top load it, but we'll do that during sorting as well. So it just saves a little bit of time on stream with no top loading of an extra 75 to 100 cards. DT Sheffield out of 350. But we'll get all the low-numbered stuff top-loaded and recapped. Please don't tell me we're going to have a single auto box. Luke Wysong. Base auto. Luke Wysong kicking us off on the ink. Rocco Becht Refractor. Man, we have had some rough luck with single auto boxes. And Trevor Pena to 225. So yesterday's break, we had... It started off, the first 3 boxes had 1 auto. So I grabbed a fresh case and basically restarted. I'm hoping... And then the second case, 3 of the boxes only had 1 auto. So I'm hoping... Let's go to this side and see what this side... Usually they kind of run together. I don't know if we got a bad run of our cases from Topps or what. This the afternoon case, we had 1 box that had a missing auto, but then we had 2 boxes that had 3 autos. So I'm hearing a lot of that too. There's some cases where an auto wound up in a different box, so you get 3 autos. See if the other side is a little different. All right, number 2. So that one had a backwards card on that side. That usually means that's an auto. Harrison Wallace to 275. Darrell Robinson on the refractor. And Michael Trafe out of 50, gold shimmer. Darian Mensah, X-Fractor. Sawyer Robertson on the refractor. And Malik Muhammad out of 225. Let's see. So we got an auto there. Thought there was one on the bottom too. Yep. All right, so this box does have 2 autos. We're going to be starting off with Kirk Francis to 299. Fractor Inc. Tulsa quarterback. Kirk Francis. We'll start our showcase off. And Zabian Brown to 275. Is that who you asked for? I swear you said you need Zabian, right? Where'd you go? Yep, you got one. You got one so far. RTR, baby. Jaden Nixon, X-Fractor. And a Sawyer. Let's go, numbered card. Dang, just a base. Nice one, though. His lower number stuff is on card. This one is a sticker. Sawyer Robertson, base auto. All right, number 3. Let's go back to this side. Jeremy? Tennessee Nightmare? See, I like to, I'll open the complaint jar after the case, after the hobby case, right? 99-yard pick 6. Is that was this week? Was that this weekend? I remember hearing about something like that. Two weeks ago. All right. Really? This little corner. There we go. I'll get that corner of the wrapper off. All right, box 3. Hoping for 2 autos here. Dallin Hayden on the shimmer. X-Fractor D'Angelo Pons. Allen Refractor. Junior Vanderos to 275. Max Clare X-Fractor. Josh Cameron shimmer. Luke Reynolds out of 275. And Campus Star Signatures numbered out of 10. Jaden Nixon, nice hit. Black Parallel Campus Star, nice hit for the Jaden Nixon spot. There we go. Low number ink. Lee Beebe. And we did get another 1 auto box to 75. Kadon Salter. So hopefully, I'm all right. So if this keeps going, I'm gonna grab boxes from that other case and add them in. The other case that we only had 3 boxes with an auto, and I'll let them know what happened yet again. So this morning I emailed Topps and said, hey, we had a case that started off 3 boxes with no autos, so I went and grabbed another case and restarted it. And I'll basically end up sending the other 9 boxes back, and they'll send me a replacement case. But if we have another box here, like if we have, you know, 1 or 2 more boxes here with only 1 auto, I'll grab a box from that case and add it in and just let them know, hey, another break was missing a bunch of autos, so I grabbed another box out of that defunct case. That way you guys can get a few more autos and hits. Gonna switch over to YouTube. It is very odd, and I don't know if has anyone watched any other cases. Are you seeing this in other places as well? Other cases. I don't know if I just got, you know, because when they ship us product, right, they're just grabbing it from right there, right? My assumption when print runs are made and pack out occurs, it gets packed out, it gets boxed up, and it gets put on a pallet. And they all go to the same pallet in order, and then the next pallet comes along and they build that pallet and so on and so forth. The stream you watched earlier did, yeah. And so if there's a bad run of, John, did you watch yesterday's? I think I was just explaining that we switched out a case yesterday because the first 3 boxes had 1 auto. I'm curious if this box, so this is the left side. Someone said they saw a case where 1/2 was only 1 auto and the other half all had 3 autos. So like an auto switched over. But I'm guessing there must be a bad run somewhere where the autos got put in the wrong spot, so they didn't make it into the correct box. So a lot of boxes only have 1 auto, and then there's boxes that have 3. Kevin Jennings, X-Fractor. Billy Edwards to 275. Aaron Graves, X-Fractor. Green Shimmer, Caden Salter to 99. So this one will probably have 1 is my guess. I'm hopeful that's it. Because the second case we opened, 3 of the boxes did have 1 auto as well. And it was only 3 boxes. Josh Hoover to 275. Diego Pavia Refractor. Brendan Lewis, base auto. Yep, so there's 1 again. Quintrevion Wisner to 225. All right, so let's see if let's see how far down. I'm guessing the right side's going to be fine. Let's see if all of the boxes on the left are missing an auto. First you've seen on multiple cases, Mr. Scharf? Yeah, and it's, yeah, and they've only been base autos, I think. Right? I think the 3 single auto boxes have been 3 base. I do believe. Those 2 came out of the same box on the right side. All right. Number, I guess this is 5, technically. Box 5. Green Shimmer, Justin Marshall to 99. All right, so we're back to, oh, see? Fake out. I thought that was going to be an auto. Ugh, why do they do that? Anthony Hankerson out of 275. All right, maybe we're back to normal here. Jaden Virgin Morgan. Numbered to 299. Hopefully it's just, maybe it's just, because like I said, in the second case, 3 of them only had 1 auto as well. So maybe it's like 3 boxes per case that I got. Blue, Kyson Brown to 150. Blue mini diamonds. Xavier Brown, X-Fractor. And Darian Mensah, base ink. Darian Mensah, base auto. Chase Roberts out of 350. And that's box 5. All right, we need some big names here. First half, not so great. Box 6. This is break number 2. Yes, John, this is break. Sorry, the title is wrong. The title is incorrect. I'll have to update it after the stream. I couldn't do it during the stream on YouTube. Yeah, also at the top, by the way, if you're new, we put the title of the break at the top, so you can see number 2 there as well. So just for future reference. Yeah. The YouTube title is incorrect. But yeah, I'll update that after. But when in doubt, this is gonna be correct every time. All right, number 6. Jeremy to 225. There you go. Somebody requested him as well. Bryson Washington, X-Fractor. And Katron Allen, base ink. A lot of base autos in this case. Our hobby case earlier had like hardly any base autos. It was great. What's going on? Maddox Madsen, True Blue to 150. Excuse me. Bo Pribula, 150 Acropolis on the blue. Avery Johnson, Shimmer. Pierce Clarkson, X-Fractor. Elijah Lofton out of 275. Or 275. And Ja'Cory Barney, base ink. I need lights? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you talking about the stream? If you take away the words, when the words are up, the bottom of the stream is dark. I don't know why. Yeah, or go over to YouTube, watch on YouTube. If you're on eBay and you tap the screen, all the words go away and you just see the camera. Chat. There you go. The chat disappears. When the chat's up, you can barely see anything. All right, 6 down, 6 to go, hobby. Number 7. No, 3 autos. There's been 3 autos short. I'm gonna grab a box and add it in though. Hopefully a 2 auto box. So then we'll only be short 1 auto. I just want to wait and see how many, if there's any more missing autos. So I'm hopeful it's just those 3 boxes because that's typically what it's been for some of our cases. Yeah, 2 base autos in that box. Yeah, it's not so strong on the auto front so far. Delight's going to be really good though. Delight's been absolutely amazing. We do have another one ending right now, my friends. I believe it just started ending. Another dual case pick your player. So take a breather. Go bid on some players. It'll rip tomorrow night. Same time, same channel. X-Fractor, Michael Tafe. Jeremy, I think that's a... Nope, that is the base, huh? 689, yes it is. All right. I just thought he was the first Bowman. Joe Royer, base auto. Man, we're getting loaded with base. We have 3 numbered autos so far in the first 6 boxes. Joe Royer. The numbered autos are where the on card is. We need that. Isaac Wilson out of 350. I think every base auto is sticker. Diego Pavia, image variation. That's a good one. Nice hit for the Pavia spot. Image variation. And case hit. Avery Johnson, Dean's List. Never seen that many before. Even last year was maybe 1 box in there. Yeah, and did you hear kind of what we were talking about a little bit ago? With we've had multiple cases missing autos so far. And I was asking, there's a couple people in chat on eBay that said they've seen other streams with same thing. Terry Bussey, so there's some sort of pack out issue that happened within the run somewhere. Eli Holstein, X-Fractor. Junior Vanderos to 275. And Gold Shimmer ink, there we go. Trebor Pena. Is it Trevor? Trevor Pena. Number to 50. That's a sticker, though. Nice hit for the Pena spot. Swap these guys. Hey! Pistol Pete! Mascot! Let's go! There we go. That's sick. Oklahoma State mascot, Pistol Pete. There we go. These are super hard to pull. Nice hit for the mascot spot. It's its own spot. All mascots. Beaut. All right. Love it. Love it. It looks like a little figurine. Doesn't even look like a person. Peyton Bowen to 99. Yeah, they always take care of us. If something like that happens, you know, we kind of have the authorization to do something like that. So I, you know, stopped ripping that case, grabbed a fresh one. They'll replace it on the back end. So I'll end up shipping those other boxes off. I mean, and they'll do stuff too. Like if you open a box and it's got 1 auto, they have a missing hit form. You can fill it out and they'll send you an auto. So it's not, you know, they don't just say sorry. I wonder, so they don't say guaranteed on this box, but usually a lot of their boxes guarantee autographs, and that's why, you know, they want you to, they want, you know, they want you to get your hits. So Panini does the on average. I don't really know if Panini does anything. I would imagine they do, but I'm not sure if they actually have a missing hit form. Because theirs say on average, so that kind of gets around the potential for being an auto short. You have them in the other break? Which one? You have the mascots in the other break? Yeah, we pulled Mike the Tiger LSU earlier today. There's autographs of them too. Like I think the spots have only sold for, actually it's right here, all mascot, $36. Sold for 36 bucks. So it's a really tough pull, but like all you gotta do is hit one. Like that's gonna be worth more than $36, just with how rare they are. So there's your tip. I don't know if the all mascot spots already sold, but if not, there you go. Boubacar Chor for Notre Dame, base auto. See, this one was early in the box. Now I'm curious if we're gonna have a third auto here. See if we get some extra autos hiding in some of these other boxes. Trek Kekahuna to 350. Josh McCray X-Fractor. Zabian Brown, just a base refractor. Oh, wow. To 99 on the Acropolis Ink. John Mateer. I am absolutely floored with this design. Saw one of these yesterday in the break. Unbelievable. I absolutely love these with the silver ink and everything. Nice hit, Mateer. That's a big one. That's a big one. I think that's going to call for another big boy stand. That is sick. Mateer Acropolis Ink to 99. At 102 bucks on both. Oh, is that what it's on? Is it? That's what it's on bids right now? Well, that's awesome. Great. Great. 1 in every 4 cases. In Superfractors. It is 1 every 4. Javian Thomas to 99. See, when I first looked, for some reason I thought I saw that you'd get about 1 per case, but I definitely misread that. 225, Colin Simmons. Whit Weeks out of 275. Path to Glory to 99, Bryce Underwood. There you go, Underwood spot. I'm waiting for a little something there. So we didn't get a bonus auto, but got a really nice one. Let's see, we got room down here for Bryce. All right, I think this is 9, box 9. Kind of heating up here at the end. When is eBay Bowman U? It's right now. The YouTube title's incorrect. I can't change it until after. But this is it. And see, we got the title up there too. Yeah, the YouTube title is incorrect. I do apologize. I just ripped a hockey mixer, so I forgot to update. And in order to update, I have to restart OBS. And I didn't restart OBS, so therefore I cannot update. As I have to close OBS in order to do that, and that'll end the break. All right, box 9 here. Troy Stellato to 75. Fun fact, that's the brother of Danny DeVito's, or not Danny DeVito, Tommy DeVito's agents. Josh Hoover out of 325. Michael Tafe out of 350. Kirk Francis refractor. Our first, oh, it's not on card. Well, we only have one on card auto so far, the insert auto. Coy Eakin to 150 on the True Blue ink. Nice one for the Coy spot. Do I have Mikey Keene? I have no idea. You'll have to check your eBay orders, my friend. I don't have the, I have the list up, but I can't search it. It's not in order by name. So, Coy Eakin. Let's see. You got to get some blue auto up here. Yep, Kirk. Yeah, just check your eBay order history. If you're in number 2, this is it. Luke Altmaier to 275. Bryant Wesco X-Fractor. Gunner Refractor. And Joey Aguilar to 150 on the True Blue. Joey Aguilar. A couple of blues. I'm getting all the numbered autos too. Numbered autos, better autos. Need some more low number stuff. Not a lot of low number stuff yet. All right, box 10. All right, box number 10. Here we go. We got Javonte Barnes on the shimmer. Mark Gronkowski X-Fractor. Eli Stowers to 225. Madsen X-Fractor. Bryant Wesco, there we go. First on card. That is one of the unsolds that we auction off at the start. Ging cards. Nice hit. On card ink to 99. Bryant Wesco. Take it. Look at that. $4.99 spot. Got that puppy. Quentin Martin to 350. Peoples. And Mikey Keene to 150. Now I got to find out if you had Mikey Keene. Oh, let's see. Michael Bingham. You do. Yes, you do. There you go. Blue on card ink. Mikey Keene. That one is yours, my friend. You're like right in the middle of the screen. To 275, Michael Van Buren. 2 boxes left. What's the UK number 2? UK. I'm not sure. The Stellato? Troy Stellato is out of 75, if that's the one you were asking about. Purple Shimmer to 75. Big Blue Bingham. All right, box 11. Mikey Keene going back to back. $5 spot, by the way. Campus Star Signatures, Mikey Keene. There we go. Actually, we'll pair it with the other one over here. Mateer on the refractor. Jacoby Jackson to 225. Isaac Brown X-Fractor. And Eli Stowers, base ink. Go Blue Bingham. Typo. Autocorrect. Nolan Ray to 325. Shimmer, Jaden Bow. Owen McCown, X-Fractor. Virgil. Jeremy to 275. And we're down to the last box of Hobby. I am going to add one more in as well for those 3 missing autos. So let me grab that. I'll grab, we got 1 box left. I'm going to grab this other box here. They're actually sitting right here. All right, let's go from the middle. All right, so this is a bonus box I'm adding in since we were missing 3 autos from the first few boxes. Pulled it from the other case that had missing autos as well. And then we'll rip our last box in the case. Hopefully we get a super fractor out of here. And then someone will be super happy. Super happy super fractor. If you're not watching on YouTube, check out the YouTube stream, Best Card Breaks on YouTube. The title is incorrect. I'll get it fixed afterwards. But it's a much better viewing experience with the wide view. We're live on both at the same time. All right, here we go. Bonus box. Green Shimmer, Coy Perick. Jaron Jackson, X-Fractor. Nussmeyer, Refractor. Purple, Kevin Coleman to 75. Caleb Douglas, X-Fractor. Leave It, Refractor. And base auto, Contravion Wisner. Katron Allen to 275. And Hudson Clement, unfortunately 2 base autos for the bonus, but at least you guys got a pair of autos added back in. Quincy Porter on the refractor. And Hudson Wallace, or Harrison Wallace to 350. All right, last box of hobby before we jump into delights. Don't highlight a YouTube channel. No, I don't. I don't. But we always note when we're live that we go live on YouTube. Your players must be on bye week. Yeah, we don't put it in the listing. But then, you know, obviously when we go live, we say, hey, we're also live on YouTube. Go check it out over there. All right, quick swig here. Here we go. Box 12. Any Bryson Washington. I don't recall. You might have a base auto, but I don't remember. All right, last hobby box. Here we go. Lenore Sellers. There we go. Finally, one of the big QBs, numbered to 225 here. Nice hit for the seller spot. And blue college rule playbook, Lenore Sellers back-to-back. Back-to-back on the Sellers. I believe he's the number 4 QB in the draft as of right now. Number 4 ranked. Yeah, no problem, Nicholas. No problem. To 150, Reggie Virgil. Blue mini diamonds. I mean, it's like, it kind of sucks because a lot of times, you know, if you're missing an auto, like it's like you expect 12 or 24 autos in a hobby box or in a hobby case, right? If you're missing one, you get 23. Okay, not the end of the world. Still kind of stings like, shoot, we should have had another auto in this break. Nothing I can really do about it. You know, it's the kind of the law of averages. It happens, just like sometimes you do get extra autos as well. When there's multiple autos missing, especially right in a row, once you get 3, 4, 5 missing autos, like that kind of stinks. And in most cases, like I'd probably grab a bonus box and just try and, you know, see if Topps will send me the replacement or something like that. In this case, I already have to send some boxes back from another case that had a lot of missing autos. So I just grabbed one out of there. And I'll let them know, hey, it happened again. I just added a box in. They'll be cool with it. To 150, Jacoby Jackson on the blue. So I mean, they want a good collector experience too, right? So they're gonna be, you know, just as proud of me doing that as opposed to like, oh no, you stole a box from us. Kevin Jennings, D'Angelo Pons out of 350. Aaron Graves. And not a bad one there. Mark Gronkowski to 299 refractor ink to close this out. Decent name to close out the case. Mark Gronkowski. All right, friends. Hobby case in the books. We are ready for delight. Make sure we're good on supplies. Good. All right. Here we go. Box 1. All right, one from the bottom, Quincy Porter on the X-Fractor. We got the Stealth Peyton Bowen and Stealth Trevor Pena. Nussmeier Refractor. To 99, OJ Frederick Jr. Green mini diamonds. And Rocco Becht Image variation. Nice hit for the Beck spot. That's a cool one. And, oh, 2 mascots. Sparty. That's sick. Double mascot break. Oh, I got a piece of plastic in here. Sparty to pair up with the Pistol Pete. There you go. Big congrats to the mascot spot. Big break. Let me scoot these back and outward just a little bit. Make a little more room. And get one more up here and spread them out. Rocco variation. All right, first auto. Eric Singleton base ink. Blue mini diamonds. Davion Gauss on card to 150. And our black gold stealth. Maddox Madsen to 25 on card. That was a great box. Nice hit on the Madsen to 25. Black gold stealth. Good box to start Delight. All right, number 2. All right, from the bottom, we've got X-Fractor, A.J. Turner, Isaac Wilson, Stealth, and Jamarian Wilcox to 25, Black Gold Stealth. Leave It Refractor, Jamarian Wilcox to 225, Nolan Ray to 99, and Denzel Boston out of 350. Base ink, Matt Lauder. Matt Lauder, base auto. Another base auto, McCray, Christian McCray, and Stealth ink, Avery Johnson on card. Nice hit for that Johnson spot. I don't like how some of these they're all different directions, so I got to keep flipping the cards over and over. Avery Johnson, very nice. Pair up with that K-Sit Dean's List. Sparty 100. Is that like what it's sold for? Box 3. All right, X-Fractor on the Sheffield. LJ Martin, Stealth, and Neziah Hunter to 48. Black-white Stealth. Anthony Hill, Devin Dampier out of 150. Darius Taylor to 325, and James Peoples out of 350. Insert auto, Aiden Childs, Campus Star Signatures base. Nice hit, Childs spot. Caden Veltkamp base ink, and Shock ink, Caleb Douglas. Sticker Shock. Nice hit for the Douglas spot. Got inserts up there. Yeah, I mean that. If you hit the mascot spot, just sold really cheap. That's all. So if you hit, big win. All right, number 4. from the back, X-Fractor on the Josh Hoover. Terry Bussey to 48, black whites. Peyton Lewis on the Stealth. Peyton Lewis base, or refractor. Jay Haynes to 325. Krishan McCray to 225. And Joe Royer to 275. Base ink, Ty Simpson. Another base auto, Anthony Rogers. And Stealth ink, Anthony Hankerson with Go Beavs inscription. That's cool. Go Beavs inscription. Nice hit for the Hankerson spot. That is a sticker auto too. Surprised some of these guys aren't on card. Let's see. We'll put this one up. All right, we'll bump these guys down here. Let's get Underwood. That there. Gotta have the inscription auto up there. Wrong Bama guy. Sorry. My bad. I'm trying. All right, number 5, halfway box. We've got X-Fractor, Miller Moss, Braden Locke, Stealth, Junior Vanderos to 25, black gold, Nate Frazier, refractor, Denzel Boston out of 325, Kevin Coleman to 150, and Jair Hill to 15 on the white parallel, first white of the break. Luke Altmaier, Campus Star Signatures, base version there. It's a 99, Omari Kelly, color match, kind of. And Shock. Francis Mauigoa. Stealth, I should say. Francis Mauigoa Stealth Ink. Again, we do have another one of these ending as we speak. All the auctions are ending from now until about midnight Eastern. Maybe just before, I can't remember, but somewhere in there. So you got a lot of time, a lot of players. Get some bids in. We do combine shipping, only 50 cents each additional player one after the first, so you can load up on a bunch of cheap guys. All right, number 6. All right, X-Fractor, Hudson Clement, Kevin Jennings on the Stealth, Mikey Keene to 48, black white, Trent Walker base, or refractor, Isaiah Stigna to 325, Acropolis to 99, Sam Leavitt, and Gunner to 325, nice hit there. Mendoza base ink, or sorry, refractor ink to 299. There you go, Mendoza spot. Go Hoosiers! Let's go 9-0, baby. We are in Indiana if you didn't know that, so hoo. Let's go, nice hit. Kirk Francis to 15 on the white sticker auto for some reason. Matt Jones on the Stealth. Great box. Great box. The low number, we do. Let's get that up there. We got to put Mendoza in here. Let's put him on that stand. Get the big blue. Okay. So, here's the Earth. Man, that is a sweet Earth. Wrong. Anybody? Anybody know? Is anybody young enough, or old enough, I should say, to remember that? Am I talking to a bunch of 40-year-olds? All right, 4 left. All right, on the back, we've got Deuce Alexander X-Fractor, Reed Harris to 48 black whites, Chase Brown on the Stealth, Salter, Eli Sanders to 350, Coy Eakin to 350, and Isaac Brown to 325. Base ink, Diego Pavia. Nice one there on the base auto. Or too old to remember. Yeah, you're either too young or too old to know what it is. There's no in between on that one. Elijah Lofton on card. Blue to 150. Was that number 9 inscription? And our shock Veltkamp on card ink there. Haven't seen an on card of his yet. Nice hit for Veltkamp. Yeah, it's like you got to be like right in that 35 to 40 is probably, maybe 41 is around when you'd know what that is. It's probably still on YouTube too. So we got blue. Throw blue up there. Pavia probably has to go based on the name alone. We'll throw him back here. All right, 3 left. See if we can close out strong. All right, from the back, X-Fractor, Jaden Virgin Morgan. Jadarian Price to 48, black white. Aaron Graves on the Stealth. Brennan Sorsby. Blue, Cedric Alexander to 150. Coy Eakin to 325. And Bryant Wesco to 325. Bryce, base, nice. There we go. QB's coming out in the delight. Bryce Underwood, base auto. It is a sticker, unfortunately, but very, very good hit. Justice Lowe, base ink, and Draylon Miller, stealth auto. Sayin versus Mendoza in the Big Ten Championship. That'd be nice. We'll see what happens. I'm hopeful IU gets to the big game. They're looking really good. And that coach is incredible. Absolutely incredible. It reminds me of Tom Crean back in the basketball days. All right, I'm going to pair Bryce up with Mendoza. A couple of big ones up there. Last break we hit 2 Bryce stealth autos. All right, number 9. All right, from the back, Dallas Wilson. Fun picture on that guy. Trek Kekahuna to 48. And Kaziol on the stealth. Brendan Lewis Refractor. Blue Quincy Porter to 150. Bryant Wesco to 275. A bunch of Bryant Wesco hits. That was one of the unsold or unpaid. Joey Aguiar to 225. Is this black? Oh, it's one of these again. Let's go. It's a 99. Carson Beck, Acropolis ink. That's sick. Gosh, I love these. I love these. That's a PSA 10 auto, too. Nice hit for the Carson Beck spot. Let's go. Blue on card, Vinny Anthony. Numbered to 150 and to 25. Kamari Moulton. Number 28 inscription. Numbered out of 25. Black, gold. Very nice. Throw that on the low number stand. Man, this thing is gorgeous. Amazing, amazing design here on these guys. Piece of plastic in there. Let's get a different top loader because I don't have time for that. All right, last box, friends. Then we'll hit a quick recap. And then go get your bids in on tomorrow night's case, ending right now on our eBay. Same thing, same time, same place. I think it's at 8. Maybe it's at 8:30. I don't remember. Either way. Box number 10 of the light. All right, from the back, X-Fractor, Luke Reynolds, and Billy Edwards, Stealth, Junior Vanderos, Stealth. Keen on the refractor, Amari Kelly out of 325. Tradez Green out of 225 and to 150, Chase Roberts. Blue ink, on card, Bo Pribula to 150. Nice hit there at the end for Bo. Green, Colin Simmons to 99. And Stealth, Josh Hoover to close it out. There you go. One of the unpaids right at the end. Josh Hoover, Stealth ink. And there we go, my friends. That'll do. That turned out pretty good. After a little rough start, we finished all right. Nice showcase up there. Get these top loaded up and we'll hit our recap. And that'll be it for eBay tonight, friends. Make sure you do subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're hanging out over there. And check out our eBay auctions going down right now for our next dual case. Pick your player. All right, here we go. These are out of 225. Tradez Green, Joey Aguilar, Christian McCray, Jamarian Wilcox, Lenore Sellers, Jacoby Jackson, Eli Stowers, Colin Simmons, Jeremy Bernard, Quintravion Wisner, Malik Muhammad, Trevor Pena, and then out of 325 here, Gunnar Stockton. All the other parallels, the higher ones, the 300s, will get top loaded during sorting here. Numbered out of 150. Chase Roberts, Quincy Porter, Cedric Alexander, Kevin Coleman, Devin Dampier, Jacoby Jackson, Lenora Sellers, College Rule, Maddox Madsen, Acropolis Bo Pribula, and Kyson Brown. To 99, Sam Leavitt, Bryce Underwood, Path to Glory, Nolan Ray, OJ Frederic, Coy Perrick, Javion Thomas, Peyton Bowen, Justin Marshall, Caden Salter, and Katron Allen. To 75, Kevin Coleman, Troy Stellato, and Caden Salter. All right, these are our low number hits. Trek Kekahuna to 48, Jadarian Price, Reed Harris, Mikey Keene. To 25, Junior Vanderos, Jer Hill to 15. To 48, Terry Bussey, Naziah Hunter. To 25, Jamarian Wilcox. And to 50 on the Michael Tafe. All right, base autographs here. We've got Justice Lowe, Ty Simpson, Anthony Rogers, Caden Veltkamp, Matt Lauder, Krishan McCray, Eric Singleton, Hudson Clement, Quintravion Wisner, Eli Stowers, Bubkar Traore, Joe Royer, Jacory Barney, Katron Allen, Darian Mensa, Brendan Lewis, Sawyer Robertson, and Luke Wysong. Our numbered autos, various numberings on these guys. Colin Simmons, Josh Hoover, on card, Vinny Anthony, Draylon Miller, Caden Veltkamp on card, Matt Jones, Amari Kelly, Francis Mauigoa, Bryant Wesco on card, Caleb Douglas, Mark Gronkowski, Reggie Virgil, Kirk Francis, and Jaden Virgin Morgan. Up to our showcase. How about a pair of image variations? Diego Pavia and Rocco Becht. Nice hits for those two. We've got the Go Beavs inscription. Anthony Hankerson on the Stealth Auto. And Diego Pavia, base ink. Some nice blues here. We've got Davion Gauss, Mikey Keene, Joey Aguilar, Coy Eakin, Elijah Lofton, and Bo Pribula. All to 150 there. Low number autos. Kirk Francis to 15. Maddox Madsen to 25. That one's on card. Trevor Pena to 50. And Kamari Moulton to 25. Insert autos. Campus Stars. Numbered out of 10. Jaden Nixon. And some base. Mikey Keene, Aiden Childs, and Luke Altmaier. Avery Johnson on card, Stealth Ink, along with the Dean's List case hit. Nice break for Avery. And our big ones here. How about two Acropolis autos, Carson Beck and John Mateer. Absolutely gorgeous cards. Love the design, love the insert set. Both to 99 on that. Two big QB autos, Bryce Underwood, base ink, and Fernando Mendoza to 299. Go Hoosiers. Nice hit. And not one, but two mascots. Super short printed here. Pistol Pete and Sparty. Big break for the mascot spot. Big congrats on the pair of mascots. There we go, friends. That's going to do it for tonight's dual caser of Bowman U football. Check out our eBay store for more filling up right now. Do appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight and joining as always. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.